box to escape from the box. Let us start with a story named The Elephant Rope. It goes like this. A gentleman was walking through an elephant camp, and he spotted that the elephants were not being kept in cages or held by the use of chains. All that was holding them back from escaping the camp was a small piece of rope tied to one of their legs. As the man gazed upon the elephants, he was completely confused as to why the elephants did not just use their strength to break the rope and escape the camp. They could easily have done so, but instead they did not try to at all. Curious and wanting to know the answer, he asked a trainer nearby why the elephants were just standing there and never tried to escape. The trainer replied, "When they are very young and much smaller, we use the same size rope to tie them, and at that age, it is enough to hold them. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them, so they never try to break free. The only reason that the elephants were not breaking free and escaping from the camp was that over time they adopted the belief that it just was not possible." The moral of the story: no matter how much the world tries to hold you back, always continue with the belief that what you want to achieve is possible. Believing you can become successful is the most important step in actually achieving it. This is exactly what lives of most of us are. We are conditioned from the very beginning to live in a box, where we have been coaxed into with so-called love, care, and emotional blackmail over years. And we start believing in our existence inside this coop. We are virtually in a Truman Show. We are the camp elephants of the story just told. There have been gems of examples of papillons who have escaped the box to be free. A physically impaired musical genius composer, a soccer superstar from a violent and impoverished favela, a dyslexic master who painted the greatest artwork ever, a wheelchair-bound physicist and cosmologist of dizzying fame, a tech giant emerging from a garage, or a half-naked fakir who brought down the greatest of empires to its knees. There are many such exemplary icons glittering in the sky. The list may not be so exhaustive, considering the almost 8 billion of us living on the earth now. But most of us continue living in a box. We live, eat, perform our chores, for responsibilities, and pass it on to the next generation with utmost sense of pride, never ever blinking even once, pushing them into the box to become assembly line clones, to condition to shackle inside an imaginary box. If these ever so disadvantaged souls, who could possibly make the entire world to sit up and take notice of them and their success stories, what about the normal able-us who simply walk into the box to stay put there for our entire lives? Think. There are a few, very few, who see through this veneer of lies, unwittingly slithering around them like a boa till the breath of freedom to greater horizons will go away and never return. They escape, and how? These are these very few who have tried and mostly succeeded to dazzle in their endeavors by overcoming all odds and, importantly, understanding the sinister designs of the world and its people to box them into a box with guile, family, and peer pressure. They just take a moment out of their clockwork duties to muse over their existential conundrum, and if they wanted to be out of it, the box, and they take their very first few baby steps towards freedom the moment realization dawns on them that they are soldiers of freedom in the army of the man. There will always be one intelligent, logic-driven, perceptive elephant once in a while who will break free and escape to the majestic forest of freedom to explore a life beyond the mundane, to create the new and succeed. The earlier you understand that the box is being built around you, the better. It would be easier to get out before the cement is set. Come, try to be that elephant. These weak ropes of conditioning should not be a hindrance to your flight to freedom and new adventures. Break free and be the change you wish to see in the world, like the Mahatma said. Set yourself free to create new notes in music, new ways of bending the bow, new ways to witness the cosmic algorithm in relation to the blue planet. No one can motivate you to create your own path but yourself. Dare to overcome your fears to embark on the path less taken. Dare to smile and find a way out when you are caught between a rock and a hard place. Dare to take a journey to the dark side of the moon. Dare to make a great escape from the Alcatraz of your comfort zone. Dear pugilist of destiny, it is time to dare. It is time to box to escape from the box.